This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is the first step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm like a rock every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal. You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand? The only way to the title is through me. That's what champions do. They get back up.
Everybody, Joe Tessitore in Teddy-Atlas welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a highly anticipated rematch in our 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Patterson's a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, bang, he's rushing to that fire, or to start the fire.
Vladimir Klitschko's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands where he has to be good. He knows he doesn't have, you know, great physical skills.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Vladimir Klitschko's not looking so solid on his feet, and he's clinching. That's a smart veteran move. Give yourself a break.
Yeah, to be a top fighter, to be a champion someday, you have to sometimes put your pride over on the side. He's doing that right now. It's not about pride right now. It's about being smart and surviving.
Nice job snapping those jabs by Patterson. This is what Vladimir Klitschko wants more of. Good, effective work with the jab. We're underway here. We've been talking in the lead-up to this fight about who has the advantage with the speed. Well, we know who that is. As for his opponent?
Well, his opponent's going to have to come up with something else, and what he's going to have to come up with is timing. You know, timing can negate speed.
How so?
Well, just making sure that before your opponent starts, you time him, you beat him to the mark. You're not as fast as him, but guess what? The good news, this is not a sprint. This is a boxing match. You can beat him to the mark. For all intents and purposes, you're faster.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Vladimir Klitschko's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it can get nasty as the fight progresses. Patterson's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders. He's great, and that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
I like this. He's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Good block by Vladimir Klitschko. Patterson's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use than to use that jab and use that jab in the right distance.
Good double jab by Vladimir Klitschko's crushed by a big right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Patterson. Seems like Vladimir Klitschko has his wits about him again.
Seems like he's keeping his chin protected a little bit more, too.
To the head he goes with a left hand.
Stay focused on the inside.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Solid left hand to the head. Good exchange. He fires back. Patterson's left landing well.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Just keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
You're looking good. And keep it up. Keep those hands moving.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Vladimir Klitschko's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Fine-looking right hand by Patterson. Tough to think of Vladimir Klitschko being damaged like that, but such is the case. And his corner is really eyeballing him right now. They want to see that he can protect himself. And he just holds on there. Patterson's strategy has been to control things on the outside. And the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense.
Big, big shot comes crashing home. And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight.
Like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vladimir Klitschko's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Patterson. Patterson's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Big right hand. Vladimir Klitschko's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Vladimir Klitschko has been in his career, he has been in this spot before. Remember against Sam Peter when he got up and continued on numerous times. Good work there with the 3 punches in sequence by Patterson. Blocks the headshot. The ref is stopping the fight. The swelling just much too much. That's it. TKO, technical knockout. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Patterson's feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fights.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Patterson showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Solid. He goes down thanks to that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches. Up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
2 good jabs by Patterson. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Got a guy in here tonight that's going to throw plenty of uppercuts. What's a good counter punch against it?
Well, if he's throwing the right uppercut, you're an orthodox fighter. If he tips his hand.
Wow! And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
One, two, three, four, five.
The ref stops the fight. Patterson's done it. How about that? A first-round knockout victory. It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
This matches up with any of the great punches throughout this sport.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. He is a pure puncher, a knockout artist. If you've seen all his fights, then you know every ending. They never go the distance.
Now, if you watch that hot dog eating contest, you know, you've seen that, haven't you?
Sure.
Well, that's what his fights are like. How quick can he go through those hot dogs? How quick can he go through his opponent?
Double jab by Patterson. Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
Joe, there's two ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Back to the head he goes. And now he's targeting upstairs. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Patterson. Did you see that? There he goes. He goes down from that headshot.
One, two, three, four, five.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits. Have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Look at that combination by Patterson. Look at that. Great goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Look at this. Patterson's game plan works to perfection. The power came early. A first-round knockout victory. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. So glad you're with us as we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. David Hayes' ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life. Well, they're scheduled to spend. David Hayes been stunned. David Hay able to dismiss that shot, able to put up a guard and block it. David Hayes hit flush by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. What a big shot. Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
David Hayes back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting, solid, and he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? David Hayes now getting back up off the canvas. Little head knocking with that right hand. David Hay all shook up, and his opponent, well, he's like a piece of Velcro. He's just hooked onto him right now, trying to survive. Good job just staying sound defensively, blocking that punch. Punches and bunches, combination up top. David Hayes' defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. Teddy, I find it unrealistic that this guy's got much of a chance against this power puncher.
Hey, that doesn't make you Notre Dame there, Joe.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? David Hay doesn't get a ton of credit as a defensive fighter, but that was some good defense with that block. Very nice work with the double jab. David Hayes bangs by a big shot he just scored with. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's all over. Patterson come up big here. A knockout victory in the opening stanza. He just... World Championship pick. They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Patterson's won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joe Frazier has been through so much. He's put in so much hard work. He's not going to give up that easily. He is back up after being knocked down. He gets off with a combination up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. While stylistically, oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Good block by Joe Frazier. Jabbing it straight by Patterson. Big shot there. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. The fight is over. Patterson celebrating big time. It does not get better than that. First round knockout. I never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
Joe, as I